Hello traders, today is March 7th. This is the second video that I'm doing today. This is a recap video of the day for the traders that are using the Trade Scalper. I'm going to go over the signals and even give you some tips on maybe how you can improve it. Now, even if you're not using the Trade Scalper and you have maybe your own method of scalping the markets, this may help improve on direction and filtering, all that good stuff. Now, before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Please don't trade with funds that you can't afford to lose. There's risks involved with trading. Now, the day is over. It's roughly 4:30 Eastern New York time, and what you're seeing here are all the signals that the Trade Scalper system, the Trade Scalper method provided. So the Trade Scalper is applied to the chart. It provides these signals. For those of you who don't have it, you follow the signals, you buy, you sell at these prices or as close as possible to these prices. I know some traders just jump in right using market orders. I think limit orders or market if touched orders as close as you can to some of these signals. So right now the market's taking a little bit of a break. I have an opportunity for a video to do a recap. So now we see all these signals, and there's a lot of signals here, right? And if you crunch up the chart here a little bit, you can see that the day for the most part is a sell-off, right? So the day just keeps on going and going and going. Now, how do we approach this? Well, the signals are there for buyers and sellers, but there is another indicator that I use to filter out some of these scalping signals, and that is the true and tested Atlas line, which I've offered for many years. The Atlas line is a price action indicator which basically helps me see, where is it here, right here, helps me see really the direction that the market is trading as a macro idea for the day. And if we have price trading below the Atlas line, the focus is on short trades, and if price is trading above the Atlas line, we're going to focus on long trades. So I've done hundreds of videos on the Atlas line's proprietary software by DayTradeToWin, and you can see here, right over here, that if you're really focusing on one direction only, because price is trading below the Atlas line, every signal that is provided by a scalping method or even your own method can be filtered out, and I'm only going to trade short. So if you're looking here at the first and main signal of the day for the Atlas line, this happens to be an Atlas line short, a short signal right over here, Atlas line short. And from that point forward, it was a strength trade. It was the scalper providing me a short signal. It was more strength and pullback trades here for the day. And as I continue, we have a long. So this long signal on the Trade Scalper could easily be filtered out, because really, as long as we're below the Atlas line, we may just want to focus on the scalping signals. Now, the scalping signals offered are two. We have the double wick entries and we have the main signals. This is all taught in the course, in the program, and you can actually turn on or turn off any of the scalper signals that you like. So for example, one of the settings here is first trade only, double wick, and show text. So we have a couple of options if you want to even see these extra signals. We have an alert file and all that good stuff. So we have the Trade Scalper telling us to go short, and we have the Atlas line here, which is indicating that we should be selling. And all these S's and these P's that you're seeing here, those are called strength trades and pullback trades. Those are additional opportunities to be a seller. Now we have a long here at about 1150. So this long trade, you can see, failed, right? It didn't go up, the market didn't go higher, and this was either a losing trade or at the best a break even, because we have what's called a time-based stop. So if you took these long trades, you got stuck. So if you're thinking about scalping the markets, the Trade Scalper is great, but adding something else just to have a little bit of a filter. I only want to trade long, or I only want to trade short for a specific reason. This is a great way to do that. Now, as we headed here, actually the Atlas line is there. As we headed into the day, you can see here another short, and then we have here a long. So again, another idea. Let me just expand this out so you can see a little bit better. We have a lot of great signals, and you have this long signal that failed. So again, another opportunity to say, should I really be taking this long where everything else is focusing on short? This is fantastic, because when you think about merging methods together, they should be merged in such a way that they're unaffiliated. The Atlas line has nothing to do with the Trade Scalper, so it's completely unique. Both methods are unrelated. It's not as if you're using 2 or 3 versions of a moving average crossover. So this has nothing to do with moving average crossovers, and there's no variations of moving average crossovers to help me identify. The methods are completely different. Really, that's what it comes down to, and that's good. That's a good thing. So here we have the opportunities to go short, and then one to go long, which was a losing trade. So you see here, these are the shorts on the Trade Scalper and the long. And as we go forward here in time, the signals are based on price action, so everybody should get the same signals. Here it just continues. Now I heard a doorbell sound, which is this signal here a little while ago. It's considered after hours here, going into the after hours session. In my opinion, I really don't want to be trading at this point, but this was the most recent signal live that's being fired off here with the Trade Scalper signal. The last thing is I like to add the ATR, the average true range, which allows me to understand if the market is slow or if the market is fast. Again, hundreds of videos that I've done. You can find them on the DayTradeToWin blog or on YouTube on how to use the ATR in conjunction with the targets, the stops, the trade management, all that good stuff. So right now, this signal, 39.92, if you consider whether or not it's worth taking this trade, and you look at where we are here at about maybe 2 or 3 ticks of movement, it's really slow, not worth taking this trade, for the reason being that it's not worth it. It's just too slow. There's no movement. If you want to take a look at another reason to use the ATR, you can see here that the Trade Scalper gave a long signal. I know that I'm focusing on shorts here for a minute, but if you consider whether or not you should be taking this based on the volatility, 39.94 quarter, this is about a 2-point trade. So it's worth it, right? The same thing here if you're going to take this short here. Let's expand this out here so everybody can see a little bit better. So this here at the time was about 1.5 points. It's worth trading for 1.5 points. It's not worth trading for 2 or 3 ticks if the market is that slow. Under these most recent conditions, 2 or 3 ticks is really slow. So I would much rather be here as a trader, as well as here, if you look at the ATR, in comparison to what we've just seen to this signal right now, where it's about 2 ticks. This is not worth trading. All right, so we have the ATR to guide us as a way to know targets and stops, trade management. We have the actual signals using the Trade Scalper, and we have a filter that you can use to help you just say, should I really take that direction? And that's the Atlas line. Now we include all of the methods with accelerated mentorship, which is the best bang for the buck because it's a combined package of all the software with lifetime licenses. So if you're interested in learning all of the methods, price action, with the software, with the autopilot, we include that with the Accelerated Mentorship Plus. If you have any questions, visit DayTradeToWin.com, give us a call, send us an email. I want to make sure that our programs are right for you. Until next time, good trading. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit DayTradeToWin.com. Join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the DayTradeToWin YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.